Hey everyone, and welcome to House of Ashes, the third installment in the Dark Pictures Anthology. I must admit, if any of you have been with my channel for a while, you'll know that I don't normally play horror-esque type games. The only time I'll venture in, I mean, I know there's a lot of horror games out there, but I'm very selective of the horror themed. Resident Evil had its own category and has its own very specific reasons. But one thing that's always attracted me to the Dark Pictures anthology, to the Dark Pictures series, as it were, has always been the fact that I mean, okay, not all the dialogue is up to what is the most impressive, but the story itself and the twists and turns actually make it really interesting, because some of the egos and all things you got to watch out for, very heavily story themed. There's usually a lot going on, so for those who love story, not always the best with horror, this is one of those things that I find it's, if you can psych yourself up mentally, you should be okay. And I say I'm not the best with horror games. I've had to be putting this off recording this game for a couple of days. I've had to psych myself up mentally. So yeah, that should tell you all you need to know in that one. So I must admit, there's two things that I'm really one thing I'm going to try out, see how it works. To be fair, it was the system I wasn't used to. And if you played the last two games, then you'll be aware there's an option in the settings where you can either, for when you have the button mash, we can actually hold it rather than smashing the button a million times. Sometimes it needs to be just to hold as long as you hit the timing right, and I'm going to go with that in this game, see how it works. There's a couple of times I've missed it, but to be fair, I think I blame myself because I'm watching more the action rather than the cues. The other one is, I really wish they'd implemented this for Little Hope. And that is, there's a graphic setting which has performance and quality, and I'm playing on performance. So, as I do with all games that have the setting available, I really wish, because you could play Little Hope on the PS5, there was a PS5 version, if I recall correctly. So, I realized it was like at the start of the cycle, but would it be nice? But this game definitely has that, so I'm really, really pleased about it. So, I must admit that above all else in this game, the one thing, yes, there's story behind these games, but I'll be paying more attention to dialogue, try and find some secrets, but I'm going to be paying attention more to the quick time events, because they screw me over royally. Usually not prepared for them. Well, to be fair, that's the whole point, but you get what I mean. So, yes, well, let the drama begin. So, actually, from what I saw at this trial, was actually seemed a very creepy theme to it. I mean, Little Hope certainly had that theme to it, but there's a whole completely different side to it. I'm really curious how this game plays it off. And there's actually a fairly famous actress in this game. Well, I say fairly famous. She hasn't been in much for a long time, for a number of years, but I'm glad to see she's making an appearance back in a game like this. So yeah, I think she deserves to have a bit more spotlight for herself. But that's just my opinion. I think I just grew up. I'll let you know the actress I'm against the game if you don't already know. But I grew up watching kids programs where she featured quite heavily. So not because I had a crush, but just because you grow up you grow up knowing these actresses for the roles they play in other TV shows. You can't get used to it. But yes, I am playing this alone. Oh dear God, I've waffled on enough. What the hell? Okay. Oh great, so we're starting, so this must be a prologue. Cursed Akkad, I'm gonna say. Oh dear God, what devil, what things are they worship? When is this set? That's an interesting one. Wait, what? What? There's difficulties? What? Hang on, what? Sorry, hang on. Survival. Sorry. I hate jump scares in these games. I truly hate them. I'm paying more attention to the quick time events. So yes, I would like a forgiving run because I'm going to be scared shitless in the quick time events and the horror themes. So, yeah, I like to go with survival as expected. I doubt it, but let's go for it, to be honest. Wish me luck. Yes, thank you. They have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. Jose? 8-7? Jose? Sarah? Every choice has a consequence, of course. As it was cleverly put in Until Dawn, the butterfly effect. Some decisions save lives. Others lead to death. Choose wisely. Yes, indeed. Though that's not always obvious. I will be quiet in the quick time events, just to warn you in advance, because I like to I really concentrate on this, especially the breathing ones. Okay. Lovely sight to start with. Akkad, old 2231 BC. That's wow. Okay, we are seriously far in the past.
No! I don't want to die!
Silence! Your words are meaningless here. Your blood will pay the debt our king demands. Your sacrifice will lift his curse from our land.
Curse?
General Barato, forgive me, my lord. The king demands your urgent presence.
Looks like you're lucky
God
today.
Smile on you. For now. Take this one back to his cell. I'll deal with him later.
Oh boy. Well, I wonder how long till he dies.
Gutian.
Luck? No. No luck for these dogs.
General, we should leave this place. The king, his madness threatens to swallow us all. This temple is cursed.
I'd rather die in this cursed house than perish to the plague and famine out there.
Interesting
We have
way
our
of putting
orders,
it.
Captain.
I'm quite impressed by the little technology that they have considering the time period. Just saying. Right, so which god are we worshipping
The
here?
moon god sent you to destroy my kingdom. I
Okay.
know it, girl. I see everything. Look around you. Is this hall not famous enough for my mistakes? Do the gods not bask in its glory? The Gutians are coming, General. The moon god sends an army to destroy us.
Okay.
I shall muster our forces immediately.
Good. And what news from below?
There are hundreds of prisoners, my king. Their sacrifice will take time.
Time is no longer in our hands.
Never is, frankly, in these
No
games.
matter. The blood of this army will nourish the sands. The sacrifice will be fulfilled.
Okay.
Starting with this one.
Oh. Okay, now one important thing in these games,
Tell me, General. Does she remind you of anyone?
wait, are you playing this
My king?
Do you
horrific
not
mental
feel
game?
A hint of your own daughter in her.
Are you seriously
What
going
age
about
would
this
she have
route?
been now?
18.
18. What a tragedy this plague has been. Kill her.
What? Sorry, hey, what? No!
Would you prefer I used your blood instead? You have your orders. Kill her.
You don't have to kill people in this game. Oh dear God, hang on. Pay attention to time events. One important thing in this type of games like Dark Pictures Anthology, you don't necessarily have to kill people in this game. No, I'm not. You don't always. It's not always necessary to kill people. This is a prologue, which means this will have effects somewhere else in time. It's not worth it sometimes. Oh, fine. Go ahead then. Hey, good shot.
You've spent
Just
too
saying.
long killing the calves in our cells, Balatu. You've lost your edge.
There's a greater goal in mind, to be honest with you. Oh, great king. Still, it's a good shot from that
Just a
javelin
girl.
launch.
Nothing but a girl.
A girl? I see only a Gutian demon.
What? Okay.
If you
Interesting.
cannot kill in my name, General, then perhaps you can die for it.
I'm sure we can do that.
Fight well.
Gutian demon? What? Okay. 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 Oh! Well, that's a surefire way to kill someone, isn't it? Okay. He seems very experienced in getting out of cells, just saying. No judgment, just saying. The foreboding night approaches. Oh wow, he's definitely got himself a statue set up in his name. That's for sure. So we must be near Egypt. Either that or Sumeria, maybe? Not sure. He's terrified. Or at least that's what would be my guess. That would be my guess anyways. Fearful of the coming night. That's a bloodbath. Sacrificial, okay. What the hell are they awakening? Or what are they appeasing? What the hell? Okay. Right.
Gods give me strength.
What? Wait, what? What? Who or what has killed them all? The king is dead. Huh. By whom or what? Interesting. It's like easy prey, I think. I think I've got bigger things to worry about, buddy, just saying.
No, stop!
Look, there's no need for that right now. We've got bigger problems. Yep, that's the way. Work together. You're never gonna get out of it alive.
What have you Arcadians done to unleash such force?
We've been cursed. Our
That's
king
it.
has cursed us all.
Well, that seems like an understatement.
We thought you were the demons. We were wrong.
No kidding.
The king sacked the temple at Nippur. He builds this temple to call for forgiveness. But the gods don't listen.
They're poor.
And now he too is silent.
Bro. I don't recognize the names, to be fair.
Even my daughter's death couldn't wake me to the truth. I followed the fool into the abyss.
Don't let his ruin become ours. This is your temple. What can we do?
There is a way out through the catacombs.
Okay.
Think I should trust you?
At this point, doesn't have much choice. Yeah. Doesn't exactly have a lot of choice. Let's face it right now. Okay, got some fire. Well, better than nothing. At least you want to see where you're going. Okay, the dark, creepy catacombs, of course. Because why not that way?
Help me with this. Follow me. There is a way out through the stone.
Tomb?
Yes. For the builders when they're done.
Okay. Whoa! Oh dear God! Do we have to do a breathing event now? Okay, I have to focus. Okay. Oh God, I do have to do a breathing event, don't I? Oh crap. So far, so good. Palms, stop sweating, please. I need to think. Just a rat. Okay, fair enough. But
All this death.
hang on a bit.
For
What's
nothing. They died in vain for a mad king.
Oh, that's right. We do it like this, don't we? Oh, the Beatles. I think we're near Egypt, I'd imagine, for those beetle types. Okay. Can we... Oh, good. We can... Oh, good. I can actually move around. Yes, thank you. I want to just explore briefly. Thank you.
We are cursed by our own actions.
Why did your king raid the temple?
Same story that history has taught us. For gold, for glory.
For greed.
Pretty much. Among other things, honestly. Right. Oh, is this foreshadow? Okay. Can I see that again, or do I have to? Let me have a look at that again. Oh no, this is from the. Oh, where is it? It's oh, here we are. I think this is it. Yes, here. One more time. Okay, so looks like someone might be changed or arisen. The snake in the guy's hand, so interesting. I'm getting a backstabby, I don't know, maybe betrayal vibe, or very oh, what's the right word? But okay, interesting. Essentially, not it's you know, it's not, it's the opposite of what we might. It's the opposite of the obviously good thing. So I know my brain's not working on wording, but yeah, I think you get my point. Because it looked like him, but it had like a horn or something. So okay, good to know. Are we going this way? I probably should have looked down there.
Help me with this.
Oh well. It's very, very sturdy doors, aren't they? Of course. And there's the creatures. Wonderful.
You first.
We're safe down here.
You first.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. Doesn't trust him entirely. No, I don't blame him. And it's his temple anyway.
What is this that adorns you?
The history of Gutian. You Akkadians fought hard to destroy our people. But mark my words. Our story has just begun.
So they wear a sample
How
of
do
the
we get
scroll.
out of here alive?
Yeah,
The
help.
enemy of my enemy.
Is a friend.
Yep, exactly. We need to help each other.
We help each other.
Correct. If you're ever going to survive
Always
this,
hope.
well, for now, anyway. For now.
What was that?
Creepy sounds.
Many
Wonderful.
ways into this tomb.
We're not alone down here.
Snake. Okay, interesting. Just making sure there's nothing you can look at.
Over here.
Whoa! Oh shit! Oh bloody hell! This is not good.
Run.
Yep, that's an understatement. Get the hell out of there! So there was something physical there, but there's a shadowy presence.
No.
Akkadian!
There's no
Okay.
escape. Our only hope is to stand together.
No! If we both run,
Then we both die. Ready your sword.
No, hell no, let's fight. Might as well fight. I mean, if they're trapped... Okay. Okay. Whoop. Okay, we've injured it. Injured it's a good start. Oh, one's gonna take it. I bet. So he's been dragged into the pit, I think. Alright. Oh shit, there's multiple? Okay. Ah yes, the intro. The curator enters. Well, that was anticlimactic. Could have went. There's that there's that boom in the music where he pushes the door open. And oh, there we are. Ashley Tisdale. Excuse me. So that was the actress I was referring to. I grew up watching The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Sweet Life on Deck, and that's where I know Ashley Tisdale from. So yeah, good to see her back in games and other things like this. It really is. Been a while, I think. So are these kind of premonitional paintings for this game, or... Hello, curator. Yes, we see you taking a glorious stride down the hallway. Okay, something to a genetics, maybe? Or bacteria, or evolutionary? Something to a sacrifice, I assume, with the blade? Okay, the woman's there. Interesting. Wonder how that connects to the game. Looks old. And the guy's in flames. Terrific. Well, look, I swear it looks like he has some sort of leather suit on.
You teeter on the edge of an abyss.
Oh, like ordinary then.
Your survival depends on the choices you make.
No kidding.
They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown.
Ugh.
Will you find the path to salvation?
Only one can
Or
hope.
be lost in the darkness forever?
Most probably.
Let me speak plainly. You're about to make some difficult decisions.
I have been, yes.
Decisions that will affect the lives of others. How those decisions play out will become clear over time.
It's generally the way this game
I
works.
expect you're wondering who I am and
You're the
where
curator.
you are. I am the curator, the custodian of tales. My purpose is to keep a record of everything you do, every decision or mistake you make.
No kidding.
This is my repository. It's filled with untold stories. Stories about friends and enemies, loyalty and betrayal, life and death. Understand that I am not here to help you.
You never are.
Although
Well, I
have
say
been known
that.
to bend the rules from time to time.
With some words of inspiration.
To descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave. Or extremely foolish. Perhaps there is more to you than meets the eye.
We shall see, shall we? Shan't
Let me
we?
give you a few words of advice.
As always.
Throughout the story, you will encounter certain pictures. Pictures which allude to possible outcomes.
Yeah, we know
I
about that.
suggest you pay attention to their meaning. It could foreshadow a future best avoided.
You don't
Alas,
say.
Sands of time have run out for us. We'll meet again soon to see how you fare.
Right. Now, where are you going to appear in this game other than here? Where is that shadow of you in the background going to appear? Because we found you in Mamadan. I think I saw you in Lost in a... 2003 in Iraq, okay? In Little Hope. I know I saw him in Mamadan. Oh, that damn shit. Okay, Kolchak, First Lieutenant, Force Recon, okay.
Good trip.
Colonel, Rational, Insecure.
Not particularly.
Welcome to Camp Slayer. You're early.
God, I'll be
Apologies
apologetic.
for arriving early, Lieutenant. Things are moving fast.
I hear you, Colonel. Glad to have you on board.
Cool.
Techs are ready for your presentation. As soon as we get word from the CO, we're good to go.
You should read this.
And
New year? There's a new king in the castle.
Looks that way. You are?
I'll let her introduce herself.
Dr. Stokes, at your service.
Oh, Dr.
This
Stokes,
Lieutenant
okay.
Jason Kolchak.
Wow. The briefing room?
Sometimes you'll let people introduce themselves occasionally, you know? I mean, no, he's the colonel, but, you know, he's come to this place, so... Okay, in the middle of a makeout session, right? Oh my god, they're reusing a...
Marine? Can't you keep up?
Huh, and that's going to be actually Tisto, at least the visual model of it. Everyone else I think I've seen on the game. I remember you from Man of Medan. Okay.
It'll be our last time together, Rachel. After what happened at the checkpoint, I thought I was done. These last few weeks, you've lifted me up. I don't know where I'd be without you.
Oh, interrupted by the
Rachel
phone.
King,
Colonel King has arrived on base, ma'am. He's en route to the briefing room.
I'll be there in 5. Fuck, it's him. He's early.
Your husband, you mean?
Whoa.
Don't you think it's about time you came clean?
Okay.
Put your clothes back on. Straighten up.
All right, Rachel. Are you gonna tell him about us or what? You and Eric have been apart for a year. Whatever you had, it's gotta be over. Come on.
We'll find a way.
Maybe I just don't think this is the right time.
That's bullshit. There's never a right time.
That's true as well.
Soon, Nick.
Seemingly.
I promise. Soon.
I'll see you at the briefing.
Shit.
Lighter of the Marines. I wonder how many assets they've reused from Little Hope and Man of Medan.
You'll
Wonder.
have to excuse the noise and disorder. We're just getting the base set up.
Oh, him. Okay.
Blows my mind. Only a few weeks ago, Saddam was living it up in here.
Oh, wow.
Counting down on candy bars while some poor bastard clipped his toenails.
Nice image.
If only you could see the state of this place now. Makes me smile.
I'll bet.
We got the CIA, we got the Army, the Marines, DIA, the Air Force. Hey, everyone's invited.
So a full house,
Everyone wants a
essentially.
piece of history. God bless America.
Interesting. I've already seen quite a few reused assets from other games, so this should be interesting. Okay.
I see you, old man. Keep busting out those reps.
You come join me. Maybe I'll teach you a thing or two.
Later, we have company.
Yeah, lady Miss here would like to watch me get my sweat on. Huh? You gonna spot me, little lady?
Can see you just fine from here, thanks.
Ignore Corporal Merwin. He lacks social skills.
Okay, good to
I
know.
guess every unit has its resident jackass.
I suppose it's true.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Kane. Just taking him down to the briefing room.
Yeah, gotta go get prepped.
I'll see you in there, Marine.
Okay, severe cold
So
shoulder.
what's his malfunction?
Nick ain't been himself lately. We got caught up in a shooting a few weeks back. Civilian ate a bullet. Nick took it hard.
Is he
Okay.
combat ready?
He's a big boy, sir. He's ready.
Okay. If you want to vouch for him, Sergeant, it's good enough for me. I understand what the colonel's concerned.
Joey, they got you sitting behind a desk? You want me to make a call?
Nah, I'm all good. People who sit behind desks don't tend to catch so many bullets, you know? So this must be the one and only satellite guy.
When you here, there's a certain way things get done here.
The one and only satellite guy. I'm Eric King.
I'll give him a break.
Lieutenant Colonel Eric King.
Yeah, shut up, son.
Give the Colonel full site access.
Sir.
Yep. There's a certain way things have been going around here.
When the Queen bitch finds out about this, she's gonna flip her shit.
Excuse me? No, no way.
It's my wife you're talking about.
I had no idea. I'm sorry.
Yeah, watch that tongue.
Nice work, Hotshot.
Yeah, you don't. Excuse me. You don't go out and disrespect the colonel like that. No way. Lovely looking building. Seen better days, but I can see the grandeur there.
Sure. I'm so sorry. Rachel never said she was married.
We've been working apart this last year. So she's the queen bitch now.
Put the strap back on you.
If it helps, we like to think of it as a term of endearment.
Okay, right, interesting.
Right.
Okay, gonna hold it right here because we've gone. I tried to target anywhere between 30 to 40 minutes for these videos here. So, and to be fair, the auto save points are sometimes in some of the worst possible spots. And then you've got the lengthy cutscenes these games. It's just like, you just gotta pause it sometimes. Anyway, interesting start. There's definitely a few reused assets. You know, I can definitely see in the Doctor. There's Melvin. There's Nick. Well, and I mean, there's a few obviously new faces, of course, for the game, like Ash Tisdale, and I think one or two others I can't really put names up to, but yeah, you can see your resident jackass. When I say there's a certain way things are done, what I was meaning is that yes, there's a new commander in town, quite possibly, but the thing is that when you talk about these outposts that are in, when people are sent abroad, there's a certain how to word this, that there's the culture in that base is a certain way, like they're all used to doing things in a certain fashion. It's not always strictly protocol, but they have their own way of doing things. And sometimes when there's new big hotshot colonels or these, the generals or majors, whatever, come down there to inspect, they're so used to this certain way. It's not quite all overly formal, but they still respect the chain of command, obviously. And then they're caught off guard because this guy comes in who's a new person in charge, and it's like, oh God, I've got to, oh crap, I've got to, get my act together. And it's not necessarily an insult, it's just the fact that I realize that. I mean, I'm not in the military, but I've seen, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I've seen a lot of military-based movies and military-themed movies where they've gone to, and there's whether it's Force Recon or the SEALs or Special Ops or whatever it might be, and they've their own style and their own culture in these outposts. And when new people come, they're supposed to be new leaders or whatever. They've got to acclimatize to that new culture and vice versa. And you're quite clearly seeing that present there with the characters, how they're acting. Some people in the cold shoulder because it's not their way of being overly disrespectful. It's just that they're working through stuff in their own way, and because they're on active duty, they're just doing things. I've forgotten what the term is. They're not service. It's deployed. Yes, that's the word. Because they're on active deployment, they still act with a certain. Yeah, it's just a slightly different environment. Both sides have got to acclimatize one another, and it's a bit obvious. If you understand what you're looking for and what to pay attention to, what the signs are, it's very obvious. And I'm going with the wording that sometimes, sure, it's the Colonel, but sometimes you got to realize that you're in a new area. These soldiers used to do things in their own way, which is slightly different to what you're used to, and you've got to embrace that, but put your foot hard in this, but draw a firm line in the sand when people cross a line. And that's why I'm getting a little bit of a lenience, but I slam my foot down when necessary. And I'm going to play that way because I can sort of tell it's a different climate, different environment. But I just thought I'd go over that because that's why some of the choices I've chosen. I'm not being so arrogant because I can read the room in that respect. At least that's how I'm feeling. Anyway, I've spoken enough already, so I'll catch you next time.